Just want to take a minute and introduce you to a superstar right here, one of my colleagues and dear friends, Miss Genevieve Singh. I want her to tell, her story and, why she likes what we do here at WFG. So Genevieve, how's it going?
Great, thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you for asking, David.
Yes. So what do you like about WFG? Why did you want to get involved here?
I got involved, and thank you for getting me involved here, because David's the one who introduced me to WFG.
My pleasure.
I got involved with WFG because I saw a really big picture for people to take care of their families.
I see.
For me, that's really important because I have a big family, and family means a lot to me, right? So the first thing that we do, our first thing is our crusade to help protect families against illnesses and death. Like, we can't avoid death, so we can at least protect ourselves and our families, because we all love our family. And we all want to leave a legacy. We want to leave our children, our families in a better place when we're gone. So for me, that's a big deal. And so the fact that we help people with that is a big deal, and that's why I wanted to get involved. The other thing I love about WFG is that we can help protect people from market losses, and that's another big deal, because I've been personally touched by both of these things. My husband had cancer, and he had lost all of his work benefits.
Really?
Yeah, and when he worked with a great company, he's an attorney, so great job, worked with a good company, had wonderful benefits. But when you lose your job and then you have cancer, you lose everything.
Wow.
And you're not getting any younger, right?
Yeah.
So for a long, long time, my husband didn't have coverage, and that's really stressful. No family should go through that.
Wow.
Right? So we've been touched by that. But again, in 2008, when the market crashed, my family lost over $1 million.
Wow.
We lost our whole business and everything, and so nobody should go through that. And if there's a company, I always used to say when that happened, if there's something that could be done so nobody else has to go through that, I want to be a part of it.
Wow.
And I'm just really thankful that I got involved with WFG and I saw what they do, which is exactly that.
Wow.
So it's kind of like a godsend.
That's amazing. Glad to be a part of that.
Yeah, no, thank you for introducing me.
So tell me a little bit about your background.
Yeah, so I'm of Indian descent. I was born in a place called Guyana. Guyana is in South America. And I moved about 15, 16 years ago to Canada to go to higher education, college. I'm one of 4 girls who went there, and we built really good business in Canada. My family are very business-minded, entrepreneur-minded people. Most of my family, huge family, own a business, are small business owners, they own a business, or they work for themselves. And so when I came to San Jose about 3 years ago, that was my goal. My goal was to find a business because I knew the power of owning a business. And so when I came here with no family and just the 3 kids and my husband, we really looked. We looked high and up and down everywhere, looked at franchises, almost opened a franchise.
Wow.
But was thankful that I got introduced to WFG. And my background is in corporate communications. I've worked with the government for a long time. My partner's background is in law. He's a lawyer.
Okay.
And so we have strong academic background. We have strong corporate background. But we know that a job is not going to get you where you're going, and that's why I've always been looking for a business, and that's why my whole family owns businesses, because we see the power in that.
Nice. So you guys see WFG as like the business for you? I mean, why do you think WFG is a good business?
It's the business for us because we have, between the 2 of us, we have 7 children.
Wow.
Yeah, we have 7 children.
7 children.
7 children. Family means a whole lot to
Strong
me.
woman.
Thank you so much. I don't know, but
That's hard to do.
Yes, 7 kids, but family means a lot to me. Being a good mom is very important to me, but also being a good role model is important. And so WFG works because it's flexible for me. It's flexible. I want to be there for my children. You can get a job and you have to work from 9 to 5 and you have to be there, right? But you're going to miss out on your kids' lives.
Wow.
You're going to miss out on the concerts, the football games, the volunteering. And so for me, that's a big deal. The other thing about WFG that's attractive to me is that you can move up as fast as you want. So for somebody like me, I have a bachelor's and a master's, and at a job, you can only get so far. You basically have to wait till somebody dies or retires to move up. And here, you can just move up, just do it, and you get promoted, and you can get to the highest, and that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
Because in my personal experience, any role I've ever had at any job, I've basically maxed out and capped out, because I basically have done every single role that I could do, and now I'm waiting for somebody to die or retire
Wow.
to get the next level.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I'm a nice person. I don't want somebody to die, so I have to get their job.
Totally.
So I basically love that WFG gives you the independence that you can move at your own pace, and just the sky's the limit.
That's right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is there anything else you would want to say about WFG, or someone considering WFG, or anyone out there else looking for a business?
I think that if you are looking for a business, this is the thing to check out. You got to do it, because you know what? I'm living proof that you can. I explored businesses. I went to every single franchise show there ever was in the Bay Area and in Canada, and I looked up and down. And the first thing that you look at a business, you look at what a profitability will be in a certain period of time. And most businesses takes 3 to 5 years to get into a profitable position. But on top of that, you have to do a huge investment. So the lowest investment I looked at to get into a business was about $75,000 US to $100,000, and that's your own money. Plus, you have to back it up with your personal assets, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a big investment for an industry you don't know much about.
Mm-hmm.
And many of us who are opening businesses, we generally don't know everything about the business. With WFG, it was such a low investment to get in, and I got licensed in October of last year. And by November 15th, I had made $6,000.
Wow.
My investment to get into WFG was not $75,000, wasn't $50,000, wasn't $25,000, wasn't $10,000, wasn't $5,000, not even $1,000.
Wow.
It was $450.
Wow.
It was crazy.
That's
It just
crazy.
I made like tenfold in a month
Wow.
of being licensed.
That's awesome.
So it's an amazing opportunity.
Return on investments, not having to buy all these different products, not having to put a
Yeah.
lease on anything.
No, it's just amazing. It's just amazing platform. You have a high level platform that works for you, works for your customers. Amazing company that has so much credibility. Like these companies we deal with are like not small players. They're big players, right?
Mm-hmm.
Backed by Aegon and Transamerica and all of these big names. So this is not a small town company, but the investment to get in is small.
Wow.
So why would you not do this,
Mm-hmm.
So I tell people now when I meet people, I was like, you want to own a business? This is your chance to own a business. Get licensed, make some money. And in the worst case scenario, you're going to get protected and your family's going to get helped out.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Right? So
That's awesome. And just one last thing, what are some of your goals? What are you looking forward to? What's coming up?
well, I have very big goals.
Mm-hmm.
Because like I told you, everywhere I've ever been, I've capped out. I've finished my first year with WFG, and I feel like I have my groove on now.
Uh-huh.
Like I know my stuff, know my way around. I'm really good at the presentation.
Uh-huh.
I can talk to people, answer questions, so I'm really good at a good place. I have full support of my spouse. So we're building a family business now.
Mm-hmm.
My daughter is involved. We're really building a business. In about 5-10 years, I see myself being an executive vice chairman with WFG.
Wow.
And the thing that really motivates me is not, money is good. Yeah, it's great. It's nice. It gives you nice things. It makes you have your children go to good schools. You can go on good vacations. It's wonderful. But money's not the guiding thing for me. The big thing for me is I actually visualize myself on stage saying a message that's going to touch somebody's heart
Yep.
and really change somebody's life.
That's awesome.
Because I have been a single mom. I have known what it's like not to have money,
Mm-hmm.
right? Like before I got married, I was a single mom to my 2 older kids for 10 years by myself.
Mhm.
I have worked 3 jobs. I know what it's like, but I want to be that person who can give a woman or maybe somebody who's a minority, maybe an immigrant, hope that, listen, you don't have to look a certain way. You don't have to have a certain amount of money to be big.
Yeah.
You can just have some heart and drive, and you can know how to work, and you can love people, and you can really make it big, and you can make an impact. So my biggest goal is to get on stage at our convention and talk to people and really touch people's hearts. And of course, with that will come everything else. But
Absolutely.
my goal is to get to the top.
That's awesome. And inspire others along the way.
Yeah,
And you're
yeah.
definitely doing that already. I know
Thank
you've
you
been
so
a big
much.
inspiration here in the office to a lot of people.
Thank you.
And you just hit the ground running. So it's been a pleasure to be in business with you. And thanks
Thank
for taking
you.
the time to talk with us today.
Tug it, David.
Yeah. All right. Give me a
Thank
hug,
you.
hug it out.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.